Right, okay guys, welcome to another video. This is a video all about new games on the Atari 800, Atari 8-bit machines. As anyone that's into retro games will probably know that even though these bits of hardware are 30, some of them even 40 years old, there is still an active scene out there putting together games. And it's absolutely wonderful to see these, because some of the games that they come up with, you know, you just wouldn't have thought possible. I mean, some of the demos that I've been watching for the Commodore 64, I mean, I've shared a couple on my channel. It's quite simply mind-blowing. You would never, ever, ever have imagined that something like that was possible. So anyway, this is kind of inspired by Lactobacillus Prime's video. Mark showed off Time Pilot, which has recently been released for free, I hasten to add, for the Atari 8-bit. Now, as you can probably tell with the squint screen, this is actually, I'm playing this on my Atari 130XE, so this is real hardware, none of your emulation nonsense. I do use emulators an awful lot because it's easy and you get a better picture, but you know, I know a few people have commented on some of the videos I've put out saying, you know, it's the screen's flickering, but on the proper hardware it's not. So where possible, when it's not too much of a ball ache, I'm always going to try and use real hardware. I mean, I have been guilty of kind of sticking to emulation for a lot of it, but I am going to try and use real hardware where I can. So anyway, enough of that. What I did was, after watching Mark's video, I went and grabbed myself a copy of Time Pilot, and I just had a quick wee look to see if there was any other games. Now, Time Pilot was actually released as an entry for a 1917, listen to me, it was released as an entry for a competition this year, and there was a few games that were obviously entered. So what I've done is I've downloaded a few of them. Some of them, I'm actually running this using a cartridge, what you can see there, SD loader. It only runs XEX games, files, so not all of them are going to work. So anyway, enough of my talking nonsense. These are a few games that I've managed to find. Now, first one, let's have a look. Bobby Bearing. Yeah, released by The Edge. No, it's amazing what skills and talents that guy out of U2 actually has. He even had his own software company. Right, now, there we go, C64 team. Right, so this is kind of a port of the C64 game. I notice the music's really low. I notice my SCART cable is a wee bit loose. If I touch it the wrong way, it kind of loses the signal. So the sound isn't very loud. So let's, okay, it's just decompacting. It's very Commodore 64-esque. Right, okay, let's... I have got absolutely no idea what the idea of the game is, except you control this ball bearing, I think. I was going to say it's very, very fast, but I guess that's because some of the screens, balls, some of the first screen there was nothing actually moving. I mean, the Commodore 64 was never very good at this kind of game. Right, that's okay. So let's go up here actually. Go, 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 go. But nice detailed graphics. Oops, a daisy. Come on, you fool. Let's go. Barnaby, am I trying to rescue a friend? A fellow ball bearing? I've really got no idea. Never actually had this with a C64. I just felt that the Spectrum was the machine to play these kind of games on. Now, the only game similar to this that I used to quite like in the Commodore 64, it was Spin Dizzy, which was a lot harder because that game you could fall off the edge, but this game you can't actually fall, well, at least not in these bits. I mean, I've never played the Spectrum one. It looks really nice, it plays very well, it's got some nice sound. Is it a fun game? I'm not too sure. It's a bit boring. Right, this fire button doesn't appear to do anything. Right, I can't seem to get past that, so... it's not really... I mean, I think the thing about... And maybe I'll get flamed for saying this. I think sometimes... Yeah, these games like Night Lore and that, yeah, absolutely, they were absolutely stunning to look at. But the actual gameplay was pretty basic. Maybe I'm just saying that because I was a bitter and twisted Commodore 64 owner whose machine was not capable of running them. But this here, it's just literally you're just moving a ball bearing up, down, left and right. Yeah, anyway, listen, that's enough of that one. I guess as far as what do you call it, conversions go, that's right up there. How do I switch this on and off without trying to lose the picture? Right, okay, next one. What have we got? Crazy Cat. No idea. Right, let's... Ah, right, okay. I don't know if you can see that, I could hardly make that out. You play the part of a crazy cat. A pink crazy cat. Whoa! Right, so it's kinda Super Mario, but with a crazy cat. Whoa, don't fall, Harry. Okay, I can't actually fall from there. I presume you've got to pick up the rings. Right, again, fire button doesn't seem to do very much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just basically pressing. It's not very easy. Pressing up on the fire button, and you can kind of move it while it's in mid-air. Up, up, up. Right. Take it easy. Was that some kind of spring thing? Wow! Alright, I can actually. Right, wait a minute, let's go down here. How do I get down? Right, I can't seem to... I forgot to fall from a great height. Ah, that's what it is, because you eventually... Right, gotcha. Right, how do I get out of here though? That's the only thing. Right, so I'll go down. Ah, right, okay, so you need to use kind of gravity to help take you down. Right, what I want to do here. Well, there we go. Well, this is a rather fun little game. I don't quite see the relevance of it being a crazy cat. It could be a mad dog or a enraged hamster. Right, how do I get... Is there some sort of hidden platform? Ah, you can bounce in the clouds, right, okay. Oh! Ah! Balls, come on. I just want to get to the top of this bit, and then we'll stick on another game. Hooray! Right, how do I get down here? There must be some sort of thing to bounce on. I don't know how we get in there. Yeehaw! You know what? It's actually pretty good fun. I want to get to the end of the level. Don't fall in the green slime. I'm guessing these spiky things are not good. Right, you can see there because this was for the party competition thing. Thanks for playing this party version. Right, I don't know where to go. Anyway, that is the mighty Crazy Cat. That's actually quite good fun. I don't know if there's another level after it. I've got no idea. Right, let's move on. Right, next up we have. Right, this is, yeah, I'm quite looking forward to playing this. This is Donkey Kong. Now, basically what the guy's done is he's taken the Donkey Kong that was released back in 1983 and he's enhanced the graphics. He's just tweaked it. He's given the sprites a kind of makeover, basically, so it's going to play better. So let's. Sorry, I've just noticed I've got a lot of light coming in. I'm going to. That's the only thing about using real hardware. You're affected with light. That's maybe a wee bit better. Whoops. Right, okay, let's actually start and play it. I've just noticed, oh, I'm going to die, oh, that was lucky. I've just noticed that the, hang on, I'm going to turn the light on because you're not really getting to see the colour very well. Is that any better? I know you can see a reflection of me, but... Right, anyway, I'll leave the light on. Yeah, I don't know how the colour's coming across in the video. That's the only problem with using... pointing the camera at the screen. Now, I've not played the Atari 800 one for a long time, so I can't actually comment on how much better this one is. It's certainly pretty faithful. Bloody hell, there's no chance of beating all them. Yeah, let's go for one more go. I want to see if I can get to the next level. I'll not actually bother with the hammer, I'll just try and get to the very top. I've got to say, it plays really... Ah, where you go? I wasn't even anywhere near that. That is a bit rubbish. For some reason on the video, it looks like it's all black and white. But I can assure you the colour is all spot on. Right, stand well back. Right. Leg it. There we go. Is the animation there? No. She just vanishes into thin air. Right, let's have one go with the next level. I'm getting a bit of static sound coming back just because of the what do you call it? Just because the RGB cable's a bit wonky. Come to dad. Oh. Come on, bugger off. Bugger off. Oh, don't go up the ladder. I'm going to have to go up this way, I think. Yeah, excellent. Let's just have a quick look. We'll not actually play this one. Yeah, back to this level. That's really nice. So that is Donkey Kong. Right, let's see what else we've got. New games. Donkey Kong. Right. Apparently this is what do you call it? It's a conversion of a BBC racing game. How it's going to play, I have got no idea. Because I was going to say the BBC was not renowned for racing games. Right, how do we actually move? Come on. Well, I'm moving. What do you call it? I'm moving up the, I'm changing the gear. Ah, got you, right, you've got to be moving. Ah. So, first gear, hold it forwards. Ah, wait a minute, right. You hold the fire button in. There we are. You know what? This actually isn't that bad. You stick some outrun music on it, and this could actually be not a bad version of outrun. I mean, the car doesn't look too much unlike the Ferrari. Right, wait a minute, get this going again. So first gear. Second. Yeah, it's. I was actually expecting the worst. I thought it looks awful. But you know what? It actually plays not too bad. Like I said, I think the guy could possibly go away. Well, there again, he's probably got a licensing issue, but this isn't a bad, excuse the pun, a bad engine for an outrun for the Atari. I don't think there was ever an Atari 800 or Atari 8-bit version released. Okay, right, that is E-Type. That's actually not too bad. Right, next one, what have we got? Still to come, the one that we're actually playing with this video, which is Time Pilot. Right, new games. Hot to Cold, this is another one of these, what do you call it, competition ones. Got no idea what it's like. Hot and Cold Adventure, right, 2017. Oh, right, that's not a good thing. Right, it looks like I'm playing the part of, it looks like a dragon or something. Graphics are quite nice, I'm not too sure about the choice in colour. Although it is, right, to pick that star up. What is that? I'm at 5, 4. Is that lives? I think I might be losing my lives here actually. Wait a minute, where's he going? Where's he off to? Why is he walking to the left hand side of the screen? Right, is that... Ah, right, I think that's what it is. I think you want to... Ah, bugger. I think you want to avoid the stars. Ah, bugger. Oh, what am I doing? I'm forgetting all about that. Right, one more quick go. Loading level. Didn't see that before. Right, okay, here we go. Oops, get that one. So the jump is just up in the joystick. This might look better. Ah, get off. On a CRT. Oh, bugger. Right, anyway, enough of that. That is, was it Hot and Cold Adventure? Something like that. That's quite a fun wee game. Right, let's see what else we have in this wonderful package. Right, new games. Hot and Cold. Right, Manor. Now I know this isn't one of them, but this was a new game that I did look at previously, but I think it was just emulation. So this is, I don't think Manic Miner was ever released on the Atari, and this guy ported it. And he made an absolute fantastic version of the game. Ah, damn it. I love this game to bits. I really do. I should really try and complete it one day, but it's a really hard game. And this one plays quite a bit faster than other ones. It doesn't hang about. But it plays just as well. So all the old techniques that you remembered in the Spectrum one, you can use here. Let's see if it's got this nice Spectrum sound. Nah. I prefer the wee squidgy. Oh. Nah, balls. That was silly. Skating penguins. Hehe. Let's see how far I can get. Now this level, it's all about the timing. Oh, should be okay. Yeah, that's fine. If you hang around too long, then the wee emus, whatever they are, kind of go to sync. So you've got to try and stick with it. Ah, balls. Anyway, listen, I can usually get further, that's my excuse. So anyway, that's Manic Miner, that's a lovely wee version. I would probably say it's about probably the most impressive looking 8-bit one, though I would always say play the Spectrum one, because it's original. Right, next up, Manic Miner, Pang. Now I did play this game before. Ah, what's this? Pang required extended memory. Oh, so my machine doesn't have enough memory apparently. Oh well, can't play Pang. But that's an excellent version. If you've got an Atari with extended memory, then go and check it out. Right, what's this? Coccyx. This is another one of these games that was on that competition thing. Coccyx. What the hell? Conic. Apologies, I don't speak, I don't know, is this Polish possibly? It sounds kind of Polishy. Right, wait a minute, I've got no idea what I'm... Right, so the idea is, you're basically trying to get up the screen. Ah! You know what it reminds me of? There's a game that Jeff Minter released on the iOS when he was making games for iOS, and it's called Goat Up, and you basically have to try and get to the top of the screen. It's kind of like this, although it had a bit more game mechanics. You had to eat grass and that kind of stuff. And yes, you can see some of the entries also had a bit more effort put in than others. Right, I think that's quite enough of that one. Not all of them are good. Not all modern games are good. Not to say that's not a good game, it's just not my cup of tea. Right, two more now. I think this is Space Harrier. I don't think this is going to work. The Space Harrier was released about a year ago, 2 years ago maybe. And I think it's a specific cartridge format, so I don't think this is going to work. But we'll give it a go. No. Nah, it's not working. Right, this was the one I'm looking forward to playing. This is Time Pilot. I love Time Pilot. You can see there, 2017. Right, apologies about the absolutely awful, the absolutely awful picture. My SCART cable is totally failing. Now the way to get big points in this game is to, you know what I really want? I want a, sorry I'm not even looking at it, I'm trying to get a, what you really want in this game, because the joystick I'm using is not the greatest. You want to get a notifier. Right, what happens in this game, it's all about time. After a certain length of time, the big baddie appears like that. You kill that, and it then transforms you, it takes you ahead in time. I think we're in now, is it 1940, something like that. There we go, 1940. Now one thing I noticed, and I noticed it in Mark's video as well, is the time it takes you to get to the end of level, whoa, it's also very hard, is a lot shorter. In the arcade it takes, I don't know, it takes maybe 3 or 4 minutes. In this one it seems to be, I don't know, a minute possibly. Got to say the graphics are excellent. If I was to be Mr. Picky from Pixville, I would say the graphics are a tiny bit on the large side, which is why they're probably able to get such nice colour. Yeah, I think I would enjoy this more if I had a better joystick. So there you are, there's the big bad guy. So if we destroy him, that'll take us to the next level. Zoop! 1970. I remember thinking 1970 seemed like quite modern. Now Mark did tell me that, I'm guessing this is a kind of beta because, or it's work in progress, because in this level, or is it the next one? It might be the next one actually. See, there's the bad guy already, so that's way too soon. You wouldn't normally get him for a good, balls. You wouldn't normally get that for a good few minutes. I'm going to have another wee shot. Yeah, what Mark said was that apparently they don't have the heat-seeking missiles enabled yet. So it's possibly a beta. Hopefully it's still getting worked on. So 1910, got some biplane action going on. Now you can probably hear my squeaky joystick more than the actual game, because the picture and the sound using this cable is just rubbish. I'll need to see about getting another one, I think. But I've got to say, the graphics are fantastic. The way they've got this sort of the multi-layered clouds is really authentic, just like the arcade. I said, yeah, possibly the graphics are slightly too big for my liking. I should have killed that guy first. But all in all, a really nice version. Not quite as good as I was hoping it was going to be, but still an excellent version. And I think because the graphics are so big, it's not an easy game. I mean, Time Pilot, even in the arcade, Time Pilot's, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's a lot easier than this. But the controls of this version are spot on. It usually takes me a couple of minutes just to acquaint myself how it turns and that kind of stuff. Right, so you're right back in it. Hey. But you know what, if this was an entry for a competition, it's excellent. It's possible that the guys have wanted people to be able to see the later levels quite quickly, so that's why you get to get the bad guy pretty quick. That was stupid. Is that game over? I think it is. Yeah, anyway, listen, that is an excellent version of Time Pilot. You can download it, and what I've done is I've just changed the file extension to XEX, and then it will work fine on one of these cartridges. So anyway guys, that is it. That's just a wee look at some kind of more recent games released for Atari 8-bit. I hope you enjoyed watching it guys, and as usual, I shall see you later.